Did you know eye drops can kill you? No, seriously. In 2022 and 23, 4 people died and 18 people went blind from a 14-state outbreak of treatment-resistant Pseudomonas infections that were eventually traced to an over-the-counter dry eye drop. This eye drop was not only distributed to skilled nursing facilities all over the country, but it was also quite popular on Amazon. It was called EzriCare Artificial Tears, and you may never have heard of it, but it had almost 3,000 Amazon reviews at the time the CDC announced the first death. EzriCare was popular because it was a low-cost generic for Refresh brand drops, and it only cost $6.99 for a 2-pack. I remember reading the Amazon reviews from people who had switched from Refresh Plus or Liquid Gel or Celluvisc to EzriCare, and they all said things like, "Hey, this works just as well, but it's so much cheaper." 4 people died, 18 people went blind, and a whole lot more got really sick. So when you are tempted to buy cheaper eye drops, consider this. Experiencing a blinding eye infection is not cheap. And when you are tempted to switch to a cool new brand because it sounds more natural, consider this. Pseudomonas is natural too. It can naturally hurt you when it gets in your natural eye drops. EzriCare was made at a factory that had never been inspected by the FDA. The eye drops became contaminated there at the factory. Even then, nobody should have gotten hurt because the eye drop contained a preservative, even though on Amazon it was advertised as preservative-free. Now, if you haven't seen my preservative video, the bottom line is the preservatives in preserved drops are there to kill the cooties, but the EzriCare preservative was misformulated. So the Pseudomonas was actually still alive and kicking when people started dripping those drops in their eyes. This whole thing started almost 4 years ago, and the dust still has not settled from the personal injury and class action lawsuits. My message to you today is buy only trusted brands and from trusted sellers. This is about basic safety. Eye drops have to be sterile, and sterile eye drop manufacturing is not for amateurs. I am not an apologist for Big Pharma. Heaven knows I have plenty of bones to pick with the pharmaceutical industry, many of them quite large. But I will say one thing for Big Pharma. They know how to keep those clean rooms clean. They know how not to make killer eye drops. They have invested more than anyone else in the intensely complex manufacturing processes required for sterile eye drop manufacturing. If you want to learn more about eye drop safety, please visit eyedropsafety.org. Thanks for listening.